Greetings and welcome to yet another episode of our Morrowind Mod of the Month series, looking at the best mods released each month. This time around, taking a look at the best mods of March 2017, and in total there were about 32 new mods released for Morrowind in March, and it was an especially good month for, armor set mods in particular. Two of the top voted mods in our online poll were armor mods this time around. But anyway, you'll find a link to our new online poll for the best mods of April 2017 down in the video description below, and do please remember to vote for that. And as a reminder, this month is Morrowind May Marathon month. All throughout the month of May, participating mods can win video showcases and prizes. You can find out more via our announcement video and announcement threads in the video description below, along with the download links for all the mods that we're going to be looking at in this video today. And anyway, let's get started with our mod of the month for March 2017. The Resdayn Revival mod series, Better Telvanni Cephalopod Armor by the Resdayn Revival team. And I'm pretty sure I completely butchered that pronunciation. I don't even know what kind of word Cephalopod is. Sometimes I get the impression that we should just, rename Morrowind's modding showcases to a Dark Elf guy trying to pronounce words and failing miserably. But anyway, basically what this mod does is it adds a new set of Telvanni themed armor to the game here. And not only that, it also adds this armor to the Telvanni gods that you see strolling around Telvanni towns. And you can see that it's a much more unique and indeed better matching armor set for the Telvanni, doing away with the generic Bonemold armor that all the great houses seemingly use, and going with a purple, sort of color scheme that seems more, well, magical, which suits the crazy wizards of the Telvanni. And anyway, we're going to be taking a closer look at this armor set, and it is, really nice and detailed set of armor, unlike anything else in Morrowind, really, using the Cephalopod helm found in Vanilla Morrowind as inspiration for the rest of the set, though the chest piece does seem to have some similarities to drab armor in particular. But anyway, I absolutely love the way this armor looks. That purple sash around the waist is especially amazing looking, with the little magical runes, Daedric letters, and the symbol of Great House Telvanni there. And I also really like the neck scarf, which also seems to have some of those magical runes on it. And the entire armor set is just, fantastic, providing that unique and iconic armor set that the Telvanni Great House definitely needed. And this is certainly an armor mod that's worth checking out. And given the obvious quality, it's a little surprise it won our mod of the month for March 2017. And moving on, our second choice for the mod of the month is Lock Bashing By Greatness7. And this is the second time one of Greatness's gameplay mods has managed to make it into the mod of the month lineup. A sign that his mods are not only of excellent quality, but also that they provide some much needed gameplay features. In this case, Lock Bashing does exactly what the name of the mod implies. It allows you to bash open locks with your weapon, instead of, forcing you to be dependent on lockpicking, or, having to be a mage, or carry around some magical items in order to unlock doors and chests and the like. And as you might expect, this is geared towards warriors and fighters specifically, and it does come at a cost. Bashing locks will greatly damage your weapons, and not only that, but the amount of damage done to the locks depends on your strength. So if you're still a relative, weakling, you're not going to be able to, just immediately bash down a door at lock level 100. Stronger locks like that will take a really long time to break, and in some cases you won't be able to break through them at all. At least not until you have a much higher strength level, or you have, better weapons. And, because bashing things with your weapons is a good way to break them, your weapons will probably break before you actually break the locks that you're trying to, at least at first anyway. And in addition, bashing a lock will trigger any traps that it might have, so you might want to be just a bit careful, just in case, you're activating something particularly deadly. And, it should be mentioned that lock bashing will still result with a crime and a bounty on your head, in case anyone sees you doing it. And in addition, it will drain your fatigue, making you collapse if you're, already low. And in any event, this is a pretty useful gameplay feature, hence why it's our second choice for the mod of the month. And finally, we have our third pick for the mod of the month, which this time around is Ornate Lalo Armor by NazoX9. And well, this mod is, kind of similar to the Resdayn Revival mod that we just looked at, in that it does add a new set of armor to the game, and again, not only that, but also adds this armor to some Hlaalu guards that can be seen walking around town. And in addition to that, it also gives Duke Drin a set of this armor to wear, since Drin is, after all, technically a member of Great House Hlaalu. So now he's sporting Team Hlaalu colours, and taking a closer look at this armor, it's very similar to the default Bonemold armor that you typically see Hlaalu guards wearing, but with a few notable differences, such as a sash with Great House Hlaalu's symbol on it, around the waist there, a new helm with a distinct look, and a few other minor differences based off of Morrowind's better Morrowind armor mod. And you know, I have to admit, when I think of Nazo's mods, I typically think of NPC and creature mods. So this is a bit of a departure from the sort of mods he usually makes, but he's made a number of these armor mods so far, and you know, they're all pretty nice looking, using vanilla game textures for the most part, and just adding a, bit more armor to the game. They're certainly a welcome addition to the game, and it's a little surprise that this ended up coming in at our top 3 for the month. And anyway, that pretty much wraps up this episode of the Morrowind Mod of the Month. Don't forget to cast your votes for the best mods of April 2017, and do consider joining us with a mod of your own for the Morrowind's May Modathon. In any event, we'll be back in a couple of weeks with our next batch of mods. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you all next time.